Shabbat Shalom, guys. Thank you for tuning in. In this video, we're going to take a look at Amos 1, verse 1. And the reason for this video, I think this verse serves as a significant timeline piece in understanding end-time prophecy. Now, for those who have the ears to hear, the topic we're talking about, Amos kind of covers, which we see all throughout the books of the prophets, but Amos covers the fact that in retrospect to end-time prophecy in America, we should likely, according to the Bible, we should be expecting some type of Palestinian or Syrian invasion on our land, an occupation on our land. Okay? And this will serve as a recompense and wrath of Yah against his enemies, but it'll also be burdensome and contentious with the people, as exactly Amos 1:1 reveals to us when we simply look at the meanings of the names. This is a code we could use in understanding our Bibles, especially in the books of the prophets. The verse 1 of almost every book of the prophets, you could do this and blatantly see the secret the scriptures are revealing just in the first verse, simply by looking up the meaning of the names. So we should be expecting this. I know, I was told this will happen against our gang stalkers, that people even eviler are going to come out and they're going to rob them. They're going to do the things that they do to us are going to happen to them. And what's interesting about Amos 1:1 is it seems to allude that this might happen for a period of 2 years, at least. Now, why do I say that? What's significant about the earthquake? The earthquake, we know in prophecy, the midnight cry, the death of the Messiah, would be the midnight cry. When he cries out, when Yeshua cried out on the cross, there was a great earthquake. So that represents the end. So, or the coming of the Messiah. So it seems like we should be preparing our hearts for some type of invasion on our land for at least 2 years. So I think it's amazing that we can have that kind of time frame simply by looking at this. For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, I don't think this is going to be a pleasant time. Yah is good. He spans this out over a course of years, but there are verses in the Bible that haunt me. Just in the book of Jeremiah, my soul is weary because of witnessing so many murders. I think that's we're going to have some type of Assyrian army on our land, and they're probably going to be killing people or whatever. But the scriptures tell us those who abide and do Yah's commandments will be protected, or whatever. So it's very, the Psalms of Solomon is a good way to look at this. It's a great text to study this in more detail. But really, the book of Obadiah, one of the shortest books in the Bible, I highly recommend reading that to understand how this all plays about, because Yah is going to let this evil on our land to rebuke the evil. And then pretty much what he's doing, like the book of Micah tells us, that he's gathering all the evil in one place, and then Yah is going to rebuke them all. But, again, Amos 1:1 seems to have a key timeline significance that we might have to endure this at least for 2 years. So I just wanted to point that out and just show people how amazing and simple it is. Simply by looking up the meaning of names reveals just so much. It's amazing. All right, guys. Yah bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Shabbat Shalom.